Throughout all the treachery, mischief, and controversy that we see, one thing stays true and one thing only. Tune does not miss. Lucki is the most consistent man since Soulja Boy being the first of everything. But before I get into that, consider subscribing, because I upload music related content just like this 2 times a week. So yeah, be a part of the first couple thousand. You could be like, yeah, I knew this dude for forever. Let's get into the video. Lucki just dropped his new album about the 3 most important things in life, and I genuinely am really impressed by it. I feel like Lucki has been the backbone of the underground music industry for quite some time now. We've seen a bunch of artists come and go, and that entire time of them all coming and going, Lucki's just been here, man. Throughout the course of this past decade, Lucki's dropped 12 masterpieces, a dozen of them, like a box of really good donuts. And he starts this brand new album off incredibly strong with the first track, Tunevert. It has like a western type of vibe to it. I really enjoy it. I almost feel like a cowboy whenever I listen to this song. I've given it a couple days to listen to it, as well as this entire album, and I think it's just getting slightly better and better over my microphone cut out. But there's a lot to say about this. The second song on the album is No Bap. My air conditioner's on. Stop that, you. Stop that. Okay, back to what I was saying. The second song on this album is No Bap, and it was the single for this album, and I thought that was pretty good. I mean, you know what you're getting with Lucki, and I think that's one of the best things about him, is he's been so consistent. He's been dropping these albums for like a decade now, and he just doesn't miss, man. He doesn't miss. All these albums are so consistent, so beautiful, so heart-touching, and I just want to cry every time I hear the beautiful voice of Tune. But the third song on this album I thought was also incredible, Super Ski, and I think Lucki's beat selection is truly something special. He really has an ear for beats. 2021 Vibes is a good example of that. Almighty Tune is a great example of that. No better name, Almighty Tune, man. This album is pretty incredible. Purple Heart Ski is another good song. Whole World Slat was a interesting song. I didn't really quite expect that song from him. V's did an alright job. I think V's did a pretty good job. I will say though, Lucki gets a little bit kind of repetitive here on the song. It's not horrible though. It's not like I'm plugging my ears or anything. I'm still gonna add it to my playlist just because the V's and him, whenever they collaborate, they make something really special, and I really like their chemistry. And my favorite song on the album probably is the last song actually, which is New York. Lucki and the beat here are like Kobe and Shaq in their primes. Honestly, I think that this is just the most Lucki type beat I've ever heard in my entire life, and I think he just executes it amazingly. I think it's beautiful, and he keeps on growing, man. He's like almost at 5 million monthly listeners at the time I'm recording this, and it's just like he's been consistently getting incredible, more and more incredible. He dropped an album last year, which was also pretty good. It was Flawless Like Me, and he had a bunch of massive songs on there. He had songs like White House with Babyface Ray, and he had a song with Future, which was also incredibly beneficial for his career. But this brand new album is just consistent. It feels as though Lucki has kept a similar style throughout most of his music, and it's changed up a little bit as he polished his craft and just like continued going. But when you listen to a Lucki album, for the most part you know what you're getting, and I think that he switched up a little nice here. I think he's also done an incredible job at paving his own lane. There's not really a lot of artists like him, and if they are like him, it's because they were inspired by him. But overall, I give Sex Money Drugs a 7 out of 10. I think that it's just very consistent. I always enjoy getting new stuff from Lucki though. Let me know how you guys feel about this album in the comments below. I love seeing all you guys' opinions and anything like that. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.